Hello, everybody. My name is Sam Rotstein. I'm coming to you live from the west coast of Canada, Vancouver Island. Heidi is going to be popping on, the beautiful Heidi from Kentucky, any minute here now. So I'm just going to wait for her to hop on. When you hop on, let us know where you're watching from. If you're catching this live, put a 1 in the comments. If you're catching the replay, put a 2 in the comments. And if you see anything that strikes your interest, strikes your curiosity, that you've got questions about, please let us know and get back to the person who invited you to this incredible group of ours so that we can answer all your questions and get you all the information you need so that you can make the best decision for you. Here's Heidi. I'm going to bring her on the video right now. It looks like I can't wait. If you don't know Heidi already, you're going to absolutely love this woman. She's a total rock star out of Kentucky. And there she is. I'm just introducing you, Heidi. Am I doing an extreme close-up right now? We good? Hey, Cynthia, thanks for tuning in.
Is it the hair live? Because I hope it is.
Apparently it is. I'm doing something new. Anyways, what I love most about Heidi, you guys, is her heart of service. She's got a big old smile on her face all the time. I love her accent, which I try and copy all the time and do a horrifically terrible job of it.
And she butchers you guys.
I butcher. Me and my West Coast Canadian accent totally butchers her Kentucky accent. But anyways, we're going to hop right into it because it is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where Heidi is. So she stayed up super late to be on with us. It's 8 p.m. my time. And we just want to like respect everybody's time and rock and roll on this. So Heidi, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You start.
Okay.
You're the best starter.
I'm the best starter. Oh, I'm honored. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start here. Imagine if we could show you, let me say this. If we can show you a way to bring in an extra 4 figures before the holiday season, would it be worth about 20 minutes of your time right now? And if so, throw some hearts up and stick around. And if you know somebody who would be worthwhile for them, share this because sharing is caring, and we got to get the word out there because what we're doing over here is massive, and we are helping tons and tons and tons and tons of people totally change their trajectory of their lives in a very short period of time. So we're gonna hop right into it. My name is Sam. This is Heidi. We've been with Tranont for almost 2 years now. For me, just a year and a half.
Can you believe that?
I know, it's crazy. My life is completely changed thank you to this industry and this company. Our mission is to impact 1 billion lives for good in the first 30 years. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary just shy of a year ago. We've already impacted, as documented, over 18 million lives. So we got a ways to go. But here's what I can tell you. We for sure will fulfill our mission to impact 1 billion lives for good. And I can say that honestly, because I myself am one of the 1 billion lives that has been massively impacted by this company, and sharing it with other people and helping them live a little bit better is what I'm ultimately very, very passionate about. So we've got 3 pillars to our company. The first is health. The second is wealth. And the third is giving back to your community, because what is the point of being super healthy if you're broke? And what is the point of being super wealthy if you're sick? So we do both of those things, and we do them both very, very well, because those are the 2 most important things to pretty well every human on this planet. So once we've got your health in check and once we got your wealth in check, then your cup overflows and we have the space to give back to our communities and make this world a better place to be in. So if that sounds good to you, let's know that sounds good. And if that's not your jam, that's not your jam. And that's totally cool. But the wealth side, we can tap into a little bit here. We're going to get into some of the health side stuff. I'm going to do a product demo, so stick around. Heidi's going to talk me through that product demo while I do it. It's going to be off the hook. If you've never seen it before, you're going to freaking love it. Our company's been listed in Inc. 500 magazine 3 times. We are one of 5 companies in the world that has been listed 3 times in that magazine. We are a completely debt-free company. And our owners are just incredible. So we've got three things. If you picture like a Venn diagram, we've got the people, we've got the products, and we've got the payment plan. And we're going to talk about all of those. But our owners, CEO, president are incredible humans. Heidi has met them. I have met them. They are salt of the earth humans. They pour into this company. They care very strongly about us in the field. They also care very strongly that we have the highest quality products, and they also care very strongly about our customers. We've got incredible non-GMO, whole foods, plant-based products that actually are super high impact and do what we say they're going to do. And we've got the best compensation plan in the entire industry, I can say hands down. So with that, Heidi, do you want to add anything else to the intro, or should we just like get right to it? What would you like to do?
I mean, we can get down to it, but just because I just have to be honest with you guys, okay? Because that's just who I am. So Sam messages me and she says, Heidi, we're supposed to be presenting tonight about this product or about our company and about the opportunity and what we're doing here. And I'm like, what? I thought that was tomorrow. And she said, no, it's today. So as she already told you guys, it's like 11 o'clock at night here, which is fine. I do stay up late still. I've been putting up Christmas all day today, but let me just get away from very quickly. Y'all stay with me for a second. So Sam has talked to you about this opportunity, about what it is, why we're here, how we got here, what we're currently doing. But I want to say to you guys, like I'm completely transformed personally. Like I personally am transformed by what is happening here at Tranont. You guys, we can sit here and give you all the facts, all the numbers, all the greatness, all the things that line up and match up. And if you went to look for a company, your mind would be blown. But what I'm going to tell you is personally experiencing that right now is incredible. Like you guys, if there's ever a time for you to say, I don't really like what I'm doing. I'm not really sure about my path. I don't really know what's happening. I don't really even know how to do something different. I'm not exactly equipped to do any of that I see on the screen right now. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What matters is you're saying, okay, I acknowledge that there needs to be a change in my life. And so I will tell you, coming from somebody who has built to the top of a company and left the company and come to a different company and built back up to the top of the company with this fire individual on the top of my screen right here. If there's a time for you to do that right now, if you will just believe what I'm telling you, just because I'm telling you it, right now is your time to do that. You can sit back and say, I want this and I want that, and I'm struggling and I'm hurting and all the things are happening in my life and I don't even know what to do. You got to do something. You have to do something. And this something that Sam is so good about telling you about, see, she's the yin to my yang. Sam tells you all the facts and all the things, and she's phenomenal, you guys, at what she does. But I'm going to tell you about the real, raw deal. It ain't going to change if you don't change it. That's it, period. Done, end of story. If you don't decide that you need to make a change within your life, Don't complain about it tomorrow or the next day or 6 months from now, because you have to make a change in order for it to change. This, based on my experience, okay, not just me up here on my soapbox telling you all the things. I'm telling you what I know. And what I know is I ain't never, I'm from Kentucky, I can say that. I ain't never seen anything like this in my life. I will never be in a space like this ever again. I will never experience something so transformational. Is that a word, Sam?
It is.
I thought it was.
And even if it isn't, it is now.
It is now. I will never experience anything ever again quite like this. Y'all, I said I was going to be honest. We've got transformed. It's come out. Everybody and their brother wants it, right? Every single human on the planet wants that product right there in their hands. Not everybody's getting it. It's sold out 2 or 3 times. We are trying to get it streamlined and meeting the need of people. But here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're on my team, if you're just on here trying to figure out, I want to kind of do something, I'm not sure. I know I need something different for my life. If you are sitting behind a product that people are chomping at the bit to get into their household, and they big mad because they can't get it, guess what? That's a good thing, y'all. That's a very good thing. That's what we have here. That's what we did when it launched on October the 10th of 2023. Okay? In a year from now, you guys, Sam and I are going to come back on here. We might look a little bit different. Hopefully. Well, I don't know. I don't even care about that. But we're going to come back. We're going to tell you. Mark it down. Take it to the bank, y'all. We're going to come back and we're going to say what has been our progress in this company within the last year. And we're going to give it to you straight. We are not going to make any bones about it. There are a lot of details and a lot of extra information that we're going to give you guys. But if I can say to you all for just one time tonight, right now, what do you got to lose? You might have lost everything. You might not have a pot to pee in. So how about you do something about it? Because I did a few years ago. I did. I said, I'm not good enough with that. Not that I'm too good. I want more for my life. And you should want more for yours too. And if you do, you want to be behind products, pay, and people. Most certainly a product that every single person on the planet wants in their life. Okay, Sam, do the pudding demo for y'all. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Sam's got it.
Are you talking while I do this, or am I talking while I do this?
I can do it. I can do it. I
know you can do it.
My phone is dying. That's not good.
Okay. Well, if we lose you, I'll finish up. But
okay,
I've got a pudding cup here. It has not been tampered with. I'm going to open it up. My setup in this office is not ideal, but that's okay. We're just going to roll with it. So just be patient with me.
Sam is so good about talking, very detailed. And so she's got our pudding, which is a highly processed food. Okay. If y'all know anything about processed food, basically every food that you eat that is not a raw or whole food, if you ain't eating an apple or an orange or a head of broccoli, that's what you're eating. Okay. So there's the long and short of it. Sam is going to show you guys our Enrich, which is our stabilized pre-probiotic. This, you guys, will break down all processed food so that your body doesn't have to really like work super hard to break it down. It breaks it down almost immediately, 10 to 15 minutes before you eat. Sam has opened up the capsule, which is just a veggie capsule of the probiotic, pre and probiotic. She's put it in the pudding. She is now currently stirring. I feel like what was that?
I feel like we're just flight attendants doing our demonstration of like, don your mask before you.
I do, but I sort of feel like we're on Hocus Pocus. Those three ladies that did that, she's stirring that pot right now.
Are you calling me a witch?
Well, no, not really, not in a bad way, okay? But she's stirring it, you guys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch how quickly.
Oh, I have a visitor.
Do y'all have any idea how quickly that happens? So what happens is in your gut, which is your second brain, the one that tells your brain what to do, that houses 85% of your hormones, all of your illnesses, all of the sicknesses, all of the diseases, all of the everything that tells your brain, we're good or we're not good. Okay. So this, the enriched, taken 2 right before you eat, will break down the processed foods. But what it also does is it helps your body absorb any goodness from anything that you eat. Okay. I'm a super healthy eater. I don't eat horrible, but I know that when I take that, my stomach is not going to have some major issues. If you go to the bathroom too much, if you don't go to the bathroom enough, it's going to balance it right out the middle.
And it won't come out this way.
No. And we use brown pudding, which I said
well, you know why we use brown pudding? Because I've done it with white pudding before and you can't see the enriched capsule on it. So that's why.
Okay.
That's why I
maybe pudding or apricot or something. Anywho,
thing is apricot pudding.
Yeah, we have that here. Samson's is in Canada and I'm in the US, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so anyways, that, you guys, is one of our biggest sellers. It's one of our biggest life-changing products. And here's the thing. So we did that demonstration for you, so you know, not because we want to try to say, oh, here, go buy this. We want to sell you something, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is a high impact product that actually works. Okay. Alongside of Transform. When Transform breaks the sugars down, okay, in your body and converts them to fiber, your body still has to take them out of your body. So we have discovered that Enrich coupled with Transform is actually the diamond duo. It's the diamond. Look at that. Look. It's the diamond duo because Transform is incredible. A plant enzyme that they discovered that no other company has, by the way, that no one has ever marketed or brung to the world till now. It's here. It's here at Tranont only. And when it does that in the gut and it breaks down your sugar calories by up to 90%, imagine all the sugar floating around in your body, and this plant enzyme attaches to it and says, nope, you're fiber, peace out. And that's in your gut. Then your gut says, oh, okay, it's in here, but we got to let it go. We have to let it out of our bodies. So this might be too much information for some of y'all, but it's fine. The Enrich, because it breaks all that down, even fiber, anything in your body, it will help your body very efficiently break it down and eliminate it, thereby causing weight loss. Are you doing Transform?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Have you lost weight?
I have.
Which seems a little itty bitty thing, y'all. She's like 5'2" or something.
I am 5'2".
She's 5'2". I'm 5'8", almost 5'9". But I will tell you, I've been thin my whole life. I weighed about 145 pounds. I'm under 130 in the last month since we launched this. I've done nothing different. I ate all the Mexican food. I ate all the pizza. I ate all the pasta. Okay. So what I'm telling you is this works for even just the average person. I don't know that I have a glucose issue, but maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't tested it. Did you test
Me? No, I haven't. This is what I can tell you about it. So this is our sugar transforming enzyme. It converts sugar into fiber, more specifically glucose into dietary fiber, what Heidi's talking about. For me, I do not wear a glucose monitor. For people who have, the testimonies are pouring in. It's incredible.
Mm.
What I've noticed without actually like measurable results from a monitor is the following. Number one, I get way fuller, way faster.
Yep.
Number two, I stay way fuller, way longer. Number three, I have zero self-control when it comes to sweets and like junk food and stuff. My background's in dental. You want to find junk food, go to a staff room in a dental office. Like, especially close to the holiday time, there is more chocolate than like the Hershey's store in
Are you
Vegas.
serious? I would never dream that.
Nobody knows. It's a hidden secret of the dental
It
the hidden dental
is.
society. Anyways,
You're
I have no
loud.
self-control.
Yeah.
None. I can look at junk food now and be like, meh, I could take it or leave it. Like, and then it weirds myself out because I'm like, you don't actually have self-control. What's happening here? Like, who are you and what did you do with them? Energy through
Yeah,
the
that's
roof.
it.
And that's another thing for me. I have struggled with fatigue my entire life. I've been like, some people look for the fountain of youth. I've been looking for the fountain of energy in my life. This
Yeah.
stuff is incredible. And then the testimonies from people who do monitor their glucose that are pouring in. Like when you, this is what I love about what we're doing here. When you have high impact products that can actually drastically change people's lives and improve their lives very quickly, and then you get the phone calls of people like in tears thanking you for saving their life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty.
That's what it's all about. And that's the bigger picture for me. So a little bit about my background and why I'm so passionate and why I'm here tonight with you is I'm really passionate about helping people not only live healthier, which is why I went into healthcare in the first place. Like the mouth is the gateway to the rest of your body. Your gut is your second brain, like Heidi was talking about. But also to that effect, like life is going to throw us curveballs. Life is going to throw you all curveballs. If you haven't gotten your curveball already, you probably are going to get it. I'm not a doomsayer, but I'm just going to be a little real
Get
here.
a big giant glove, y'all.
Right? And so what if we can help people so that when their curveball comes, they can focus on their curveball versus having a financially devastating curveball follow it? Because that's exactly what happened to me at 37 years old. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. At the time, I was a single mom of two. The dental industry, although being praised for picking a huge, great industry, left me high and dry with no pension plan and no medical benefit. My single mama income went to a big fat goose egg for an entire year. And I just thought, this is insane. How are people supposed to deal with this? Number one. And number two, I never want anyone to experience what I'm experiencing financially right now. Fast forward, returned back to work after a year, worked for 2 whole months and got laid off because the entire world shut down, which I know financially devastated people. And I just thought, we're experiencing this on a global scale and people do not have the means to deal with it. And like, what are we going to do? And so the reality is, and Heidi was talking about this, like if what you've done to this point hasn't gotten you to where you want to be, something's got to change. As hard as that might be to hear, something's got to change. And this might just be the thing. So for me, you know, I'm sitting here as a single mom of two, paying my mortgage with a home equity line of credit to keep a roof over our heads, going further and further into debt, thinking I am never going to get myself out of this hole of debt. Like, there aren't enough hours left in my life to make it through this situation. I will work till the day I die or my body falls apart, whichever happens first, in a career that I don't even love. Like, there's got to be more to this human experience than working to pay off bills. Like, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to lose weight, and we're not here to pay bills.
Nope.
We're here to have a kick-ass human experience. We are an incredible species that has more opportunity than any other species. And there's just got to be a different way. So I got really open-minded. I had no business getting open-minded. I could have let the reason why I did do this be the reason I didn't do this. So if you're the person who's like, I can't do this because this, that, and the other, maybe make those the reasons why you have to do something like this. Whether it's this opportunity specifically or just something else, like, make the reason you can't do something the reason why you have to do something. I took the reason why I shouldn't do this. Like, I was broke as a freaking joke.
Yeah.
Like, when Heidi says you don't have a pot to whatever,
Pee.
like, I was very close to not having a pot to whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I had to do this.
Yeah.
I had no business spending an extra $300 on something that wasn't a guarantee. I had no business doing that to me or my children. And it was the best move I ever made, because these were my options. I either don't do it and I'm in the same crappy boat I'm in now, or I do it and it doesn't work and I'm in the same crappy boat I am in now, or I do it and it works and my life changes forever.
Or you don't do it. I was going to say that. Or you don't do it and you go get a second job. Okay. A lot of people do that. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to go get a second job, or I'm going to go get a third job. Do you have any idea how much time you're going to spend doing that for the pay that they're actually going to pay you?
And what's brilliant about this is that I was able to keep my existing income stream and start learning how to build an online business and learning how to bring in additional income while I kept my income stream without having to go back to school, without having to take out student loans, without having to, like, it just checked all the boxes for me. All I had to do was dig deep into my already dismal financial situation, you know, spend a couple $100, start my own business, become a franchisee, for lack of better terms, and actually do it. Actually be teachable, actually be coachable, and learn how to do this thing. And it forever changed my life. And so that's why I'm so passionate, because I am passionate about helping people set up their plan B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever that looks like, so that when crazy stuff happens in your life that you're not expecting, you can focus on that crazy stuff, being like, rather than focusing on that crazy stuff and then also wondering how you're going to pay the bills and not go into foreclosure and still be able to feed your children. Like, what if the financial side of it is taken care of for you? It looks like we lost Heidi. So I'm going to jump into, we talked a little bit about Enrich. We talked about product. I kind of, whatever. Okay. So I don't expect you to remember the name of the product, but if you're like that pudding thing, I need more information on that. I have colitis. That's been a game changer for me. I don't have to use pharmaceuticals at all anymore. I was supposed to be on prednisone for the rest of my life. I'm not on it. Between that with our collagen, which is helping rebuild my gut lining, my life is forever changed from the health perspective. The financial perspective is like a whole nother animal. I'm going to hop into it real quick right now, unless Heidi has to come back on. But the title of this was how to make, if we can show you how to make an extra 4 figures in the next 30 days. And so we're going to get right into that, because I want to respect your time this evening. All right. Here's my handy dandy whiteboard. So hopefully everyone can see this. I'm in a different office space than I traditionally am. So just like roll with me. This is you. You decide to come in and be a brand partner or an associate with us. Okay. We build 3 legs of business. Okay. Let's say you come in with our platinum pack, which is the best value. You're going to get 500 in volume. Okay. There's 3 criteria to getting to Jade, which is our building block. I'll just write this right here. Jade is our building block of our compensation plan. All right. The first criteria is 100 in personal volume, which you'll get from there. Okay. From your starter kit. The second is 1500 in group volume, which that will count to this, which will knock it down to 1,000 because you'll already have 500 if you come in with a platinum pack. And the third is 3 personally enrolled associates or business partners. So if you help 3 other people start their own home-based business and they all come in with platinum packs, that's 500, 500, 500, and you've got all 3 of those things accomplished. At Jade, I'm more in Canadian dollars, so I have to apologize. I don't know the US as well. It's $320 in base pay. What I love about our comp plan is we get paid in base pay, so there's no surprises every month. You know exactly what you're getting paid because it's base pay. It's not really a commission-based comp plan. And if you drive a Jeep, you'll get an extra 450 Canadian. Your Jeep, if it's a Wrangler style, it can be 5 years or newer. If it's any other body style, it has to be 3 years or newer. And if you do this in your first 30 days, you'll also get Canadian an extra $1,120 bonus, which is your 4-figure paycheck right there in 30 days. And I know this is possible because I did it. And last month I helped 18 other people do this on our team. So I know that this is possible. If you're watching this and you were somebody who received your rank retention bonus for Jade last month, I want you to like throw up all the hearts because people need to know that this is actually super, super doable. And that's pretty well the gist of our comp plan. Once you've enrolled 3 people, it unlocks all the volume below you, goes infinite levels down. There's no cutoff. There's no breakaway. If somebody outranks you, you don't lose all their volume. This is an incredible, incredible comp plan. If you, oh, Heidi wants to join me. 1 sec. I'm going to bring her back in. Approve, send invite. I think that should work. She's coming back in. If you're somebody who's really, really good at sharing products that you love, you can do this, but you can also do affiliate marketing with customers. And once you get to 1,500 volume in affiliate marketing, you also hit Jade. So if you've done it this way, and then you also do the affiliate marketing, you'll get another 320 Canadian. Heidi, what is it in American for Jade? Is it 250?
250.
Okay, 250 US, 320 Canadian, and the Jeep stipend's 350.
Right.
Okay, cool. And that's it. The bonus is $1,000 US.
$1,000.
And that's how you can bring in an extra 4 figures to your family before the holiday season. We can show you how to do this. What's really cool is when you partner with us, you're going to get 60 days worth of social media content, so you don't even have to think about it. You're going to get a Telegram chat full of social media content. We're going to help you launch your business. Like if you were to open up a restaurant, you'd have a grand opening. If you were opening up a boutique store, you'd have a grand opening. We walk with you every step of the way. And all our job is to get you to a place where you can confidently do this thing without the help of anybody as fast as possible. We do it on your timeline. If you're walking, we're walking. If you're sprinting, we're sprinting right alongside you. And that's how we work. We work it as a team. It's just the coolest thing. It's the coolest community. Like I said, we've got the people, we've got the products, and we've got the payment plan. So if that seems intriguing to you, there's only I've never seen another comp plan like this. I've seen one other that came close, and this one took all the things that didn't work in that comp plan and made it just even that much more beautiful. Hey Tanya, thanks for tuning in. So if bringing in an extra 4 figures before the holiday season is something that would benefit you or your family or somebody you know about, we need to have a conversation. We need to do it real quick because we want to help people live a little bit better.
Right.
You know, that's what it's all about. Heidi, would you
Absolutely.
like to add anything else really quickly?
No,
I say it really
you
quickly.
know,
I actually don't know if Heidi can
no,
add
I
anything.
don't do anything
She's
quickly.
not
And
a quick
Sam
learner.
knows that. She's on my team. She's one of my best friends. I didn't know her prior to this company, and I'm so thankful that I did. I, I really don't know what I would do without this gal.
Yeah, same
She is
here.
just one of my favorite. Oh, here we go. Favorite people.
Can I just say too, like,
Favorite people
you
in
can
the
see
whole
we
world.
have very different personalities. So just know you don't have to be a certain type of person to do this.
No,
Like,
you don't.
anyone can come into this space and be successful.
What I didn't talk about, and you talked about your story, and I've heard it, and I live it every day. I mean, I think I do this business, I do this not just for myself, but I do this for the Sams and the different people on our team who I know need this and who have been through some really trying circumstances. And I share this story a lot, and I don't want it. Sometimes I think, maybe you shouldn't share this, but I'm going to share it. I do share things. I do share my life with people. I have shared my life for quite some time. First of all, hi, you guys. My name is Heidi Collins. I am an Emerald ranking individual here at Tranont. That is one stop from the top, along with my phenomenal team who might even be on here. That really probably says nothing to you, but what might speak to you is that I'm 46 years old. I live in a rural um, country place where, like, the neighbors, you don't even see them. Okay, you guys, it's not like I have this big giant I didn't have this big giant social media network. I started in the space in here in doing this. I was a paralegal for 22 years. I am educated. I have a Bachelor of Science in Paralegal Science. I know it's weird, but I worked in that field for 22 years. And when I was first presented the opportunity of doing something other than the norm, I, like a lot of people, said, no, thank you. That is not me. I'm not that person. I will never be that person. I really snubbed my nose up, and not that I thought I was too good. I just didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think that that was something that I could learn or be or ever do. And because I thought that at the time, I didn't do it. Um, when I did decide to do this, I was caught in between a rock and a hard place. I was a 33-year-old mama who had gotten pregnant out of wedlock, knocked up, if you will. And I had went through a windfall of things in my life up until that point. Okay. So, I never thought I would have children. My ex-husband, who I was married to at the time, I said, okay, well, we can't have children, so let's adopt. And he said, no, I don't want to adopt. I'm sorry, he won't ever see this, but if he does, it's okay. He said, I don't want to adopt. I don't want to raise somebody else's children. And at that moment in time, I said to myself, okay, well, that's not good enough for me, and you ain't for me. So we decided to part ways. And when we did, I found myself, he was highly educated and had quite a bit of a good lucrative income, and I didn't. But because I was determined to do something more with my life, because I had set out on a path that said, you are capable. If you are willing, if you aren't too good, if you know that you actually deserve the life that you want to live, you can live it. So how we gonna do that? When I decided to do this, I was not equipped. I was not skilled. I did not have a network of people. I was not an influencer. I was not comfortable, nor did I actually want to do it. But at the time, I decided, what is on the other side of me not doing this? Exactly what I'm doing right now. And that ain't working. So I decided to try something new, to do something different at 40 years old, y'all. Okay? It's not like I'm some young person who has a lot of influence, a lot of education on social media, all the things. None of that. I didn't fit that bill. But I did. I did. And I said, okay, let's try. We tried. We did a little bit, and then we fell back a little bit, and then we did a little bit, and then we fell back a little bit, and then we presented a little more, and then but you guys, let me tell you, 5 years later, I'm sitting before you with a woman that I've never met before, who lives in another country, who I call one of my best friends, hands down, because I decided to do something different with my life. I also went from a minimal income to more than six-figure income for multiple years now. And with Tranont, that is going to multiply by 10 because we have transformed in front of us. If you're wondering, why haven't I done this? Why have I talked myself out of it? Why am I saying no? It's because you're unsure of what you're actually capable of. I knew that I was capable of this. I knew that if I set my mind to it, I would do it. Whatever you put in here, whatever you think about is what you actually bring about. If you say, I'm going to do this, you're going to do it. If you say, there's no way, I can't, I won't, there's something in my path, you probably aren't going to. But right now, you have transformed. And transform is not the norm, you guys. It's not the norm. It is, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, you guys. It is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I will never put my hands on anything bigger than this right here. And I know that. Get in here. Do it. It's the same as if you went as a customer to go buy your product, okay? Go buy your product and let somebody make a commission, or go buy your product and you go make your household some income. That's the truth. Okay? For real, for real, for real. I'm telling y'all, if you don't, in 3 months from now, you're going to see me and Sam sitting on a beach somewhere on our phones. We might be saying hi to y'all, but I'm telling you, because we decided to make a decision right now for what we know is possible, our lives will forever be transformed. Forever. I hope you can find that within yourself. I hope you can say to yourself, oh, I'm not good with robbing Peter to pay Paul, because I've been there, done that plenty of times. And I don't have to do that anymore, you guys. I don't have to do that anymore. I'm a single mama, 46 years old. I don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul anymore. And thank God, because that's one of the most That's one of the biggest struggles of my lifetime, despite many windfalls of things that have happened in my personal life. Don't do that. Don't allow yourself to get to that point where you're just like, I'm done. This is all there is. There's nothing more for my life. I'm used up. No, you're not. You can do this because of Transform, because of the products, because of the pay, because of the people, and you can completely change the game if you make the decision to do that. And you need to make it now, because if you wait 6, 8 months, 12 months down the road, somebody else is going to already be doing the thing. They're already going to be here, and you're going to be trying to get in on the back end of that. We are in momentum, hyper growth in this company. People can't even get their hands on the product, but they will. They will. And you're going to want to be the one who is giving it to them. So I would highly encourage you, if you just say, oh man, that's a lot of information, I'm not sure. That's Heidi's really kind of just went kind of sideways with me right now. I get super excited and passionate about this because I know how much it's changed my personal life. I know how much it's changed my team's life. I know what this does for people, and I'm never going to not share this. So if you want to get more in depth and a little bit more down to business, we will do that with you. Reach out. Whoever, we're in a group here, whoever is your person who invited you here, reach out to them. Ask them, how do I do this? What's required of me? How do I change my life? Because I need that really badly. Do it. Do it today, right now, tomorrow, whenever you see this. Do it. And do something different with your life. My 2 cents, Sam.
I love it.
Sam's just sitting over there like, what in the world?
Never.
I'm her favorite person, just so y'all know.
She's my favorite person, just so y'all know.
I know, we are. You want a kiss?
All right, everyone, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Reach out to the person who invited you here. Your next steps will be, you will get their link. You will pick your enrollment bundle that you want. We'll get you started. We'll get your 60 days of social media. We'll do your launch with you. We'll walk you through it. We'll come up with a game plan to help you reach all the goals that you want to reach here. And then it's go time.
Go
time, baby.
Time, baby. Go time.
Anyways,
I love you so much, Sam Rotstein.
I love you too. We want to see you all at the top with us because the bottom's way too crowded. And we hope to see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, you guys. Reach out. Do something. Change your life. Okay. See you. Bye.
Bye.